Welcome back! Patuloy ang aming series ng interviews sa mga UAAP teams na lalahok sa Seniors Basketball Tournament na magsisimula na sa linggo. Ngayong araw, makakasama natin ang National University Bulldogs na nag-champion ng Season 77 at kinapos lang sa Final Four last season to make it back to the finals. Makakausap natin ang head coach, silang si Coach Altamirano. Kasama niya sina Alfred Aroga, Alejandro, Matt Salem, Dave Yu at Rev Diputado. Guys, welcome to the score. Thanks for joining us. Coach, kamusta ang paghahanda for Season 79 from the champion year, nakapag-Final Four, you fell short against UST, but how has the process been from that champion year and then experiencing last year's season of not making back to the finals?
Okay naman, we're excited actually for this coming season. Maraming mga bagong players, marami ring mga old players. So actually, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of old and new.
Is it a healthy mix? Some coaches don't like the mix of too many new players. Para
actually, maganda. Maganda yung blend ng ano namin, yung mga players namin. Yan, sila Alfred, sila Jay, sila yung mga holdovers, and then may mga up-and-coming players din kami from high school, and then also yung mga transferees namin. So we're excited na this season, we're hoping na maganda yung chemistry ng team.
All right, we'll get into the details of some of the new names in a bit, but we'll talk to some of the players. Alfred, of course, grab a mic there. We know last year was a difficult start because of your stomach virus, I think, at the start. But how excited are you to start this year healthier, to start Season 79?
Yeah, I'm really excited because first is my last year.
Right, it's your last year.
And plus, we have a lot of new players, and I'm really excited the way we're gonna have a new way of playing this year. So kind of fearless and a running team. So I'm really excited because I'm just gonna give my best to like help the team.
I can see it in your eyes, maybe not in your voice, but I know you're excited. You're taming it down a bit. But Jay here, of course, last season you had some breakout scoring games, and now that I've heard from Alfred, medyo mas up-tempo ang pace nyo this year. How do you see that na mas makakatulong ka in terms of trying to be more aggressive in terms of scoring para sa Bulldogs?
Siguro mas ma-assess namin yung sarili namin this season kasi we have free system. We have to run the floor, tapos we have to score as quick as we can kasi last year we bleed on half court
Right.
Nagbe-bleed kami sa half court offense, so now we have a new weapon and we're excited to try it.
Alright, interesting. Okay, si Rev naman, wala na si Jello, so malaki na ang nakasalalay sa'yo as the main point guard. Kamusta yung pag-turnover ng responsibilidad na yun sa'yo ngayon?
Basta gagawin ko lang yung role ko sa team as a point guard, and kailangan namin mag-step up kasi wala na yung mga key players like Jello Alilino and Paulo Ben.
Correct. Now, si Dave, who grew, I looked at you, grew a bit like an inch or so. Dave, kamusta? How are you, maturing into your role ngayon in another season sa NU para sa'yo? And with the newer system nga, sabi nila. Grab the mic lang here.
This season, mas okay yung system namin. We can show our game more kasi it's a running game and we can show our game kasi yun nga, showing running game tapos yun lang.
Alright, for Matt, okay, a lot of people can't wait to see you back. For your personal fans, you were absent from the UAAP for a year after your transfer from LaSalle. But for most people who have to sit out a year, it's hard. So how was it? How was it 1 year for you waiting and watching and preparing, and now finally get to play again?
It wasn't bad at all, actually. People say the year would go by. For me, it went by really fast.
It went by fast. Okay.
Yeah. I was able to participate in other leagues that Team B was allowed to play in. Try to improve as much as I can as a player. But for me, it flew by. So I'm super excited for this upcoming UAAP.
I heard and I can see you're in much better shape. What was that like? What was the process of trying to get in better shape? Was it tough?
Yeah, it was tough, but I mean, it's not like where you can't do it.
Right.
You want to accomplish something. Yeah, it's probably the eating habits I had.
Right,
So.
yeah. Well, obviously, congratulations first of all on getting great shape. So we can't see you back in the court. Okay, Coach, you have some new players. Yung mga nababasa na namin, let's name a few. Gallego, Sinclair. How are these two new recruits na coming in? There's some pretty hefty comparisons already. Some people who are comparing them to, one is to Kobe Paras for Sinclair, the other one to Kiefer Avena. So I know as a coach, you'd want to temper those expectations. But how much can these new guys help kaagad in your new system?
Well, obviously, promising talaga itong mga players na to, si Gallego and Sinclair. But again, in the scheme of things, you know, we expect that we don't expect too much from them.
Right. Okay.
As far as yung sa team namin, we're still going to rely on our key players, our veteran players. But again, you know, this season will be very unpredictable for the team. I feel that anybody can step up and deliver.
Okay.
So it's going to be a collective effort when it comes to our game. So
Less pressure ba? As opposed to coming off season 77 na nag-champion, syempre, uhaw palagi yung community for a back-to-back, at least a back-to-back finals appearance. So is there less pressure this year in terms of expectations? Or you can just play freely with, you know, a more freestyle play?
Of course, we want to play with less pressure. That will really help us a lot kasi maraming bago.
Yeah.
But then again, once you know, get a championship, there's always this expectation already. So, you know, I hope that the team can embrace that challenge and be able to perform kahit na may pressure.
So, it's been written about, the boys have talked about it, there's a new tweak in your system, a little bit more offensive. How did this come about? Is it fitting it more to the style of the players you have? Or sa tingin mo, binabagayan mo din yung, yung ibibigay ng mga kalaban with the new coaches and their new up-tempo defensive systems?
Yeah, I think basically dahil nga because of our personnel this year.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot of players that I feel can really score.
Okay.
So we've always been known to be a defensive team.
Yep.
So we're trying to add up and add more weapons.
So that will still be there. That will be your main foundation.
Yes.
Super defensive team pa rin. Yeah.
Yes, yung pa rin. That I really feel that will still be our bread and butter in defense. But you know, just like what they said, you know, it's going to be an exciting season for us. I feel that the players will enjoy playing this type of style of game.
I can't not let Alfred leave without me asking this question. There are a few players in the UAAP who probably can match up against the player that people are looking out for, Ben Mbala. Have you played against him in the past? How do you feel personally how you can match up against him? Because a lot of people are saying how very hard to stop Ben Mbala will be, but physically you're one of the few probably who can match up.
Yeah, that's a good question. Ben Mbala is a really good player, but I'm not really concerned about him. I'm concerned about myself because my worst enemy is me.
Okay.
So all I have to do is fit into the system of my team and focus on my team. I'm not there to focus on who is doing what or what. There are really good players out there, but I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about myself and I'm worried about how to help the team get there.
Okay. Jay, para sa'yo, gaano ka-excited na marami nagsasabi na after Lasal, where a lot of people are seeing na favored talaga, parang yung iba pantay-pantay. How are you looking forward to that opportunity na mapatunayan na the Bulldogs belong up there this year again?
Siyempre, alam na natin yung UAAP is very unpredictable. Especially now, yung mga teams nagbago na.
Correct.
UP is there, Ateneo is back, UST. Siyempre kami, we have to do what we do. We have to do it better this season. Kasi last year, kinapos nga kami. So, we have to do it better.
Okay. And before I let you guys go, Coach, on a personal note, 5 new head coaches. Out of the 8 teams, you're the only one of the 3 that have remained with your team. How do you feel about that? And in terms of the challenge din sa coaching position with the other coaches in your industry?
Of course, very challenging itong season na to. And imagine 5 new coaches, 5 new system. So that means we have to really scout them really well, and I'm sure they will change the system of their team, especially kung iba yung ginagawa nila last season, ngayon iba na naman. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but I think we're up to the challenge.
Kahit paano, would you say advantage yun for you, FAU and UE na nandun na yung sistema? There's no adjustment phase somehow?
In a way, yes. Yes. But on the other side, hindi pa namin nakikita yung system nila.
True. It's hard to scout them.
So yeah. It's going to be hard to scout.
All right. Well, anong message siguro to the NU community as you embark on a journey here in season 79?
Well, first of all, we ask that you continue to support us this coming season. We really need your prayers and support. And rest assured that the NU Bulldogs will compete and give it their best in every game, and hopefully give you another championship.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Very excited to see the new NU Bulldogs back in action on the court. So good luck. We'll see you tomorrow sa press con, and then this weekend your first game against UP. Tama ko? UE. Your first game. All right. So good luck. Maraming salamat, NU Bulldogs. Thank you.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score, and don't forget to subscribe.